Education is one of the most powerful instruments for reducing poverty and inequality and for laying the basis for sustainable growth. It has strong links not just to productivity growth but to improve health, to the ability to understand the need to care for the natural environment, and even to population stabilization. So, education is like poverty. It is an underlying issue, and both are strongly linked. So, barriers to education that children living in poverty face. Children living in poverty face many barriers to accessing an education. Some are obvious, like not having a school to go to, while others are have. Other global issues will be easier to solve if education is successfully tackled at a global scale.
Climate change. The challenge facing our climate is the greatest existential threat of our lifetime. The actions we'll take now will determine the future for generations to come. Climate change is greater than any of us, but it requires every single of us to come together to ensure there can and will be a future for the next to come.
Poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is not having access to school. So poverty is not having enough money, but more than just that. We can eliminate poverty, especially here in the Philippines, by having a free quality education because I do believe that education is the key to success. It can even change the world. And of course, employment to all people. If all people are employed, they can eat good food, they can buy their needs, they can have a better life with their family. Fighting poverty takes time, but people in poverty need to understand that they can often address and solve their own issues. So if you want
Violence. Violence is one of the global issues, and there are a lot of people out there experiencing different violence. To help solve the problem, violence in the country by creating a society where everyone feels safe requires an understanding of safety as a human right and a good public that need to be protected. And of course, by remaining ourselves to have a kind heart and be generous to other people and having a unity, because if there is no unity or not having the same goal for the world, there will still be violence in the world.